another video of highlighting some games because there's nothing to play, apparently. I hear it all the time. There's no good games, there's nothing to play. So here's some games, some underrated, older, newer, hidden gems, highly acclaimed games I think people should play. So I found a variety. So first up, 3000th Duel. This is a metroidvania that may not have the best graphics, story, or controls, but it's completely solid in what it is. You play as a warrior with amnesia. Of course! Oh my gosh! And this tragic story has you collect your lost memories throughout the worlds, or the biomes. The highlight of this game is the customization to the style of gameplay you want. You will find 3 weapons and tons of special abilities to enhance your weapon, along with helpful items. You have a point system to level up your character. You decide from 4 to 5 categories to level up your character. There's also a skill tree to upgrade and enhance your weapons and your abilities. When it comes to all these abilities that you find, it kind of reminds me of a gun mage from the Final Fantasy series, or Soma from Castlevania. Though it has a cutesy art style to the enemies, this game doesn't just feel like a mobile game, but it's something that might have been on the DS or the 3DS. The bosses are the most troubling part, but all you really need to do is be patient and memorize the moveset. A highlight for me is the smooth combos. I never like when fighting's clunky, or you hit, pause, hit, pause. No, this is like boom, 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 boom. I love it. This game isn't addictive, but I enjoyed every moment of it, and it's friendly for all players, even a younger audience, and it's a great entry to the metroidvania genre. Omno. Now for something calming and whimsical. This 3D adventure game is a collectathon. With a vague and mysterious story, you travel to different areas, collect tiny energy pieces of the narrative, and a set number of orbs hidden throughout the stage to unlock the next area. You'll also record the creature life you discover, and you get to learn about more of the world. Though the graphics and the model designs are very simple, the dreamy and cool colors and the designs of the world are filled with wonder, and they make up for what's lacking. There is platforming, which I will say will take some time getting used to. For me, at first, I couldn't really estimate how far I can jump, so it'll take some time. But other than that, the controls are really good. Next to the appearance, the puzzling of the games are the strong point, which are not difficult at all. They're very satisfying to solve. This game is very chilled and keeps this mood and tone throughout the whole game. So if you want some excitement or a faster pace, probably not for you. I played this relaxing exploration game in bed before sleeping, and I enjoyed every moment. Alekon. Remember Pokemon Snap? Were you happy about the new one? Try this clone. This one's way better. This magical, heartwarming game is full of content and imagination. This clone can stand on its own with its beautiful music, designs of the characters and the stages, and the mysterious lore hidden within the game. The gameplay is simple. Take pictures of the creatures. But here's where the game shines. There is a pose and action checklist of each creature, and some of the items are needed for more of the rare interactions. I love this. I wish Pokemon Snap did this. You really get to learn more about the creatures and their behavior. Taking picture games need to learn from this one. This might sound tedious because you're gonna have to revisit the stage. Yeah, that might be repetitive, but I never felt that. I enjoyed waiting and watching. There's actually so much to look at, and the more you revisit, more of the world is revealed to you. So it's not just about taking pictures, but exploration, puzzle solving. There's also mini games and a really nice story. I keep mentioning mystery. There is so much puzzle solving, it fills this whole game with wonder. For a negative, if anything, there are so many minigames that not one is the same. So there are some minigames that I didn't find fun or I didn't really understand, but that's so minute and it doesn't really count. A huge highlight of this game, and it's something we all wish in this genre, is that you start out on rail. Later on, you get to explore anywhere you want. Gigapocalypse. Now for a strange one. This is a 2D on-rail rampage game where you have 16 kaiju to choose from. And depending on which one you choose is the difficulty level. Of course, the cool-looking ones are hard mode. Even if you choose a cool-looking kaiju, you start off as a baby. You need to raise and help them grow into a destructive beast. In baby mode, each run will be a struggle, but you will progress in growth, making the next run easier. Heads up, this game is time-consuming and it will need your patience. But it all pays off. As a baby, you don't have a lot of abilities, and while you're on a run, you have to manually aim for enemies and buildings. But once it's grown, the kaiju will automatically attack. Like I said, there are a variety of abilities to use, which have a cooldown system, like healing, rage to increase your attack, beams that shoot across through everything. Oh, and there are pets. These support your kaiju, and there's so many to choose from. You find them throughout the stage, and there's many to choose from, and they all have different traits. This game is satisfying. I maxed out this ice leviathan thing that it didn't really need me to aid it besides healing. This is a good example not to judge the cover and the appearance of a game, because this game was so fun. Lost in Random. Lastly, a must play. And I can't express that. You have to try this game. This game has it all. Gameplay, art style, visuals, the story, a storybook narrative, the voice acting, all of it. The world is ruled by a chaos of random. The evil queen decides everyone's fate by the roll of the dice. Play as a girl who also finds a dice. Team up to save her sister and fate. I'm gonna say something that might scare people away, but hear me out. This is a card, dice, base action RPG. I know people don't like that genre, so hear me out. It's not as difficult as it sounds. Out of all the intimidating card deck RPGs, this one welcomes everyone, while still being a tactical game. When you're in battle, you need to collect dice energy to build up the power of the dice to reveal your cards. Those cards will give you weapon attacks, healing, helpful battle items, and stats. Then, it plays like any other action RPG. We've all played Breath of the Wild, and that one's way more difficult. The nice thing is when you get your cards, and you want to read through them, check through them, decide which ones you want, the battle goes into this pause mode, this slow down mode. So there's no rush. As you can see, the art style and the visuals have this Tim Burton, Grimm's fairy tale, Don't Starve, and those awesome stop motion movies like Kubo, Box Trolls, and James and the Giant's Peach kind of vibes. All that aesthetics is in this world, and it's gorgeous. The whole world and its lore is beautifully made, and it's so immersive. I'm trying to sell this game, can you tell? The characters are also so well developed that the NPCs to the bosses are so well developed. No one is one-dimensional, not even two-dimensional. I love them all. Oh my gosh, the shopkeeper is great. I will say this game can get creepy and eerie. Not scary, not like a horror game. Like I said, Grimm's fairy tales. That unsettling feeling. If you played this game, oh man, that upside down scarecrow guy. Ooh, and the boogeyman. Ugh. I have no issues with this game, but if anything, the ending. But that doesn't count because that's personal. And I guess I want more of this game and this world. Alright, you gotta try some of them. I play them on the Switch, but you can play them wherever you play games. I hope you find something cool to play and enjoy. There are good games out there. You just have to dig.